Hi, I'm Georgia, and I'm a Kaufman Interfaith Institute Leadership Scholar. Our group really wanted to offer more information or history on world religion classes to use to better understand the real life experiences of youth from the traditions they study. Today, we have the opportunity to ask some Hindu youth who live in West Michigan, as well as the Pracharak of the West Michigan Hindu Temple, and ask them a little bit about their religion. Please know that these youth do not represent the entirety of the tradition, they are simply sharing how they practice their tradition. We are grateful to our Hindu neighbors for sharing their personal experience of Hinduism from their individual perspectives. Let's jump into the interview. Can each of you please share your name and a little bit about yourself, your hobbies, your interests, and what you do outside of school or what brings you joy?
I'm Vishal Swami. I go to Novi Middle School. I'm in eighth grade, and I one of my hobbies is playing chess. I like to play chess with my brother and my friends, so that also brings me joy. And I'm really excited to be a part of this program this year.
Hi everyone, my name is Anika Deshpande. I'm a high school junior at Forest Hills Eastern High School. I run cross country and I enjoy participating in choir. I also love to read in my free time.
Hi everyone, my name is Krishna Mano. I'm a seventh grader at City High Middle School, and some of my favorite hobbies are playing the violin, reading, coding, and trying out different types of food.
What is most significant about your tradition or religion to you? What would you tell someone who asked you what you believe as a Hindu?
I believe Hinduism is mostly like other religions too, and it can be celebrated by anyone in the world. And I feel that's the most important part about Hinduism because most people think that Hinduism is only for Indians and like Asians. No, that is not true. So that's what I feel is most important about um, Hinduism.
For me, Hinduism really helps me connect with my cultural roots. It also allows me to embrace my heritage while still acknowledging my American values as well.
For me, the most significant part about Hinduism is that more than being a religion, it's like a way of life or a culture. Like, for example, Hinduism doesn't have any strict rules or guidelines, so to speak. But whenever I need help in making a decision or something, I use the principles that are taught in Hinduism. So that's mainly what it is. Yeah.
What does practicing your tradition look for you as an individual?
Practicing my tradition mainly means I pray every day before lunch, breakfast, and dinner. And also, if there's any special festivals, we meet with friends or we have a special, like a puja, which is kind of like a prayer session at home. So that's how we celebrate. And
For me, every day I set apart time to be thankful for what I have and to pray that I can keep all that I have been privileged to experience and have.
For me or for my family and I, although Hindus usually do go to the West Michigan Hindu Temple over the weekends, most Hindu families have a prayer room in their house where there are small statues of and pictures of Hindu gods and goddesses. And here we chant and sing slokas, which are short verses that worship Hindu gods, and we also perform pujas, which are like worshiping to the gods.
What are some misperceptions about your tradition, or what do you wish people knew about your religion?
Like I said before, I feel it's very important for everyone to understand that Hinduism is not only for Indians and it is for all cultures and all types of people. So that's what I feel is the most important part about Hinduism.
I feel like like Vishal said, but there are so many different beliefs and variants of Hinduism that it's impossible to define the religion as a specific set of practices and rituals. and to generalize that all Hindus practice their religion in the same way. I find that Hinduism is a truly fluid religion and is often up to interpretation, which allows people of different backgrounds to embrace the religion.
I think mainly there are two main misperceptions about Hinduism that I wish other people knew about. So first of all, not all Hindus are vegetarians. Like for facts, about 30% of us do refrain from eating meat, but most Hindus only try to stay away from beef or any other meat from a cow because the cow is considered sacred. And another misperception is that the Bhagavad Gita is not the only book in Hinduism, just like the Bible for Christianity. In reality, there are multiple scriptures that are considered holy and are the roots of Hinduism, other than like the Bhagavad Gita. There are the Ramayana, the Vedas, the Upanishads, and many others.
What events are important to your tradition that non-Hindus should know about?
I feel Diwali is a very important part and an important event for all Hindus because of how it celebrates a victory over evil and like a lightness over darkness. And it's a big festival where Indians celebrate and honor the people who fought back in the day for to overthrow an evil king.
Sankranti is also a holiday that marks the beginning of the harvest season. Sankranti is a holiday that is celebrated by Hindus from all over India. And what's interesting is that there are different names for the same holiday based on region. And this means that there are also different traditions associated with what we call Sankranti that vary around the world.
And a really important event is Onam, which is only celebrated in a state in the southern part of India called Kerala, which my family is from. But Onam is basically a harvest festival, kind of like Thanksgiving, and it's celebrated in the span of 10 days. And during Onam, there are large feasts that families eat together with dances and song festivals.
What is the role of youth in your tradition?
I feel the role of youth in our tradition is to first learn the religion properly. And there are many different services all around the globe in the USA to learn what Hinduism is and to practice it like the ancient people did. So I feel we as youth want to learn and explore the religion, and that's how we can grow as a person.
Yeah, kind of like Vishal said, children learn practices and Hindu values from their elders, and the interpretation of Hinduism can vary between generations, but the principles remain the same.
Yeah, so pretty much when people talk about the future, they're talking about like the youth of today who will soon become the adults of tomorrow. So hoping for a bright future means that today's children and students like me will make the world a better place. So even if like adults are the main part of Hinduism today, if we want to keep it alive and if we want people to practice it in the future, that's where the power of youth comes into play.
Well, that was our last question. On behalf of the Kaufman Interfaith Institute Leadership Scholars, I would like to thank each of you for your time and for sharing so much of yourself with us today. I learned a lot, and I know anyone who listens to this interview will be wiser because of what you shared with us today. We are grateful to each of you.